Happy Saturday, everyone. Welcome to a surprise stream. Whoop, where's my light? Where's my light? And at last I see the light. Where's that audio come from? How's our audio level? Okay, it's a little high in the background. We'll bring that down. Where's the chat? We'll bring the chat in a moment. You can go for your walk with your dogs, Takashi. I'll still be here when you're back. Where's the... Okay. You know, that has a nice ring to it, Manwaka. The problem is I don't evoke darkness. I have a very warrior of light vibe to me right now. Kind of have a futuristic, modern samurai look. Which is funny, because before my online name was Hey J, my old online gamer tag was Modern Samurai J. So I mean, if this doesn't evoke Modern Samurai J vibes, I don't know what does. Samurai Cringe and Velvet's Band. Gustavo, so I finished the Crystal Tower on Thursday. I don't think I finished the final quest to just like wrap up the story. So I'm doing that, then I'm going to go save the people in Korthus who are under dragon attacks, or Dravonian attacks, whatever we want to call them. And I think that's going to take us towards the end of A Realm Reborn. So I really want to get as much out of the way so we can start Heaven's Word on Tuesday. That's the plan. Alright, Samurai Boy, let's go. Where are we going? Speak with...
Get ready for the Hey J invasion sensation.
I missed the invasion sensation. What an iconic attack. So it was foretold, so let it be written. Is this really the best thing a samurai can ride on, though? A griffin? I feel we're gonna have to switch it up to something a little bit. By the way, hang on. I'm getting ahead of myself. Just want to check something. I'll do it when I land. Alright, Gustavo, we'll probably start Heaven's Word at the same time then. Okay, so let's first of all check. I want to see if I got like any kind of minions or stuff. What is this Puff of Darkness? It is a minion! I did get one. Sorry, Swifty. We have to try a new friend here. This is the Puff of Darkness. Fucking Midgar Somer. Oh my, they put a lot of detail on this. Where is your clothing, madame? Oh, there's two like little monsters going around her. That's kind of cute. Petey is shy and doesn't like to be out too much. Did I get anything else that I should be paying attention to? The Wind-Up Onion Knight. See, I didn't even notice I got all this stuff. I just had a hunch. She sits on my shoulder. Oh, that's cute. Okay, you're gonna stay a little longer then. Triple Triad card. Do I use cards? Is that how we do this? I guess so. We got Shandi as a card. So this is a card game, right? That I haven't played yet?
So tasty!
The faded copy of... Oh, Okay, I don't know. I think I have to redeem these rolls, right, to learn them? Wait, what is this? Music roll? I don't think that's true for men, Blue. What are these? What do I do with faded scrolls? Doesn't look like I can use them. No, I still think that they're not very aerodynamic, Velvet. These things have no value? I might, Menwaka. I might. I'm not going to throw them away like what Blue is saying, because I might want to do what you guys are saying. What is this? Buffalo calf? Is this another minion? When did I get this? Look at all these little minions just hanging out in my inventory that I was missing. What is this? Chest containing a weapon that reminds one of a Moogle? Wait, what? Is there an alarm in the background? Oh, I should probably use this one. I already have this song. What do I do when I have duplicates? Whoops. Can we like sort this? This is messy. There we go. I can barely understand what my first bank is for, much less managing 2 banks. Alright. Put that up there. Holy, what's this? That was creepy. Should I be following those people? Oh, it's a fate. Alright, let's hand in this quest and wrap up Crystal Tower. Cannot express how glad I am you returned safely, Jay, and with the means to dispel the threat of the Crystal Tower for good. Rest if you will, and then let us free ourselves from the specter of the Alligans. Light of Hope. What is this all about? With a look of finality upon him, Rambros seems intent upon sealing the Crystal Tower once and for all. I trust you have rested, my friend. Good, I wish to seal the tower now, but there is something we must do first. Let me summon the others and hear in full what happened beyond the rift. So the Allagan eye that runs in the Graha line does mean that royal blood flows in his veins. I suppose it is not so odd to think his forebears gained it via ancient technology. But who imbued his family with the blood and for what purpose? Mayhap all this was fate, from discovering the tower to Graha gaining Une and Doga's blood. Has Graha said anything? For that matter, where is Graha and what a Nero? I'm not sure about our resident historian, but Nero left the tower with me. Where he's vanished to since, I cannot say. But knowing him as I do, I don't believe he'll scheme against us for the time being, though he is still Nero. Oh, is Rax? Hey, Rax! Yeah, they've got a Yokai Watch thing going on right now. Jay, so you say Graha stayed behind at the Crystal Tower. I wonder if he even now prepares to seal the place off. Master Rambros! Master Rambros! 'Tis Graha Tia, sir. He came into the Crystal Tower and began ordering researchers out. What? Why would he do such a thing? I do know, sir, but he was quite insistent. He all but bodily forced me out of the gates. I suppose it's possible he told one of the others, but I wasted no time in finding out. I thought it best to hasten here and ask your guidance. Very well, let us go and speak with these researchers and get to the bottom of this queer business. Master Garland, Jay, please come with me. No doubt Graha means to seal off the Crystal Tower, but it worries me that he did not breathe a word of this plan to us. He kind of fits the bill, Menwaka. Back to this tower again. Honestly, they could have put the base a little bit closer to the tower, or at least had the quest givers be closer to the tower. Maybe I'm just spoiled, but like doing this flight has been could have been easier, could have been better. Hello, Dralak. How prophetic of you. I'm sad I can't fly in here. Like, we know he's gonna sacrifice himself, so why are we the ones running back? We're just this messenger that doesn't share our own knowledge with other people. What in the world was Graha Tia thinking, demanding we leave the tower? No doubt you want to know why. I wish I knew that myself. Of course he would tell me nothing. But he will be honest with you, sir. I am certain of it. Go no further, my friends. The doors will close ere long. So you are of a mind to seal the tower, Graha. I know time is of the essence, but all I ask is a hint of your plan. Please, come here so we can discuss this. No, my apologies, but I cannot. Come, man, what is this nonsense? If aught is amiss, surely we can help. Not this time, my friend. Just as Unai and Doga fulfilled their destiny, so too must I fulfill mine. My blood has awakened me to this fact. As my father told me, the truth has always lain with Alag, or rather 'twas there the wish I must grant was born. You see, not all the world perished in Shande's calamity. Survivors stood amidst the ruins of Alag, looking to the Crystal Tower, but it was nowhere to be seen. Yet they hoped its spires would again dominate the land and prayed that the Crystal Tower would be a beacon of hope to people everywhere. Word of this soon reached the only member of Alag's royalty to outlive the Empire, the Princess Selena. Selena was moved by the people's dearest wish. She used the very best of Alag's technology to give her blood and memories to he whom she trusted most. That man was my forebearer. For millennia we waited. Alag's art and ingenuity faded. Our royal blood grew thin, but before the last drop could vanish from the realm, the memory of all this returned to me. And now I must fulfill the wish of the ancients. The tower will shine forth as a new beacon of hope. Graha, the Crystal's tower's strength poses too great a threat to Eorzea now. We would need technology as advanced as Alag's to use it correctly. As things stand, we barely understand the tower's workings. Hells, we may never fully comprehend them. 'Tis as you say, Cid. We could wait for someone someday to reach the same heights as Alag. But by then we will have lost the royal blood and the means to control the tower. But what if I do as Amon did, and put the tower into a deep sleep? What? You cannot mean that? I am deadly serious, Cid. The tower may only be used once men rival the Alligans in knowledge. I will slumber within Circus Tower until then, to greet those with the means to open the gates. Then I will guide them, and thus will the tower shine forth as the beacon of hope it was meant to be. 'Tis the only way to make the wish of the ancients come true. I wonder if we'll see him again. The future is where my destiny awaits. But yours lies outside of these doors. Go! Create a future where hope reigns and the tragedies of the past are but memories. No one but you can accomplish such things. Nothing we say will make you change your mind, will it? Onwards to a brighter future. It won't be easy, of course, but that's exactly why we'll do it. We'll catch up with Alag. Just you wait. We'll cover all that lost ground before you even know it. Well said, Wedge. It'll only be a few years before we come knocking Graha. Then you're in for a rude awakening. We shall be witness to Noah's accomplishments. Pray, keep alive our successes and forgive us our failures. And may we meet again, my friend. I'm feeling more about losing Graha than Moonwife, whatever her name was. The 12 keep you till then, Rambros. I look forward to learning of your exploits. And you, Jay. I know history will remember you. No doubt your heroism will be the star by which I chart my course when I awake. Well, now I must rest. Recalling so much has put me in the mood for sleep. Farewell, my friends. I eagerly await a future born of your courage and the ancient's wish. Meerkat makes sense with the music? It's a noble sacrifice. I mean, I guess Moon's sacrifice was also noble, but I don't know. They had the time to say goodbye here. It's sadder. Agreed, Firelord. Welcome. I think this is the first time I hear this song. May you be a good guardian. Hope you won't get too lonely in there. This is a villain I can get behind. I hope we're gonna see more of him. Crystal Tower slumbers again then. 'Tis too quiet for my taste. Not at the moment, ads. I'm sure we're gonna come up with some jokes as we go. Goodbye, Sid. I must put all of this at my back. Possibility beckons and I am bound to follow. Oh, he's given up the evilness. New dawn has come for me. That's my kind of character arc. I love redeemed villains. That's like my favorite. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Something bad's gonna happen. It's okay. It's okay to be a little evil. What's up? I don't understand these masks that hide the face. Anyways. Back to Rambros. I do have more mounts, Manwaka. This one's one of the better ones. This guy loves getting beat up. You just missed Sid, Jay. There's much that needs his attention, and if he is to fulfill Graha's wishes, it seems. But this is not the end of Noah. No matter how lonely St. Koinak's Fine has become for our friend's departure, we must all walk in different directions now. Remember that we labor for a brighter future, lit by Graha's beacon. Sealing the Crystal Tower was but the first step. Farewell, my friend. May our paths cross again. You have completed the Crystal Tower quest series. Rest well, champion, for the main scenario. Many other adventures await you. Ooh, achievement unlocked. Alright, back to the war that was happening, that we kind of just put on pause. What is this thing? Looks like a bird out of Skyward Sword. What's going on here? Trust you are ready then? Good. Come, let us make for the battlefield. Ooh, that's a big dragon. Looks hungry though. Item level has been synced. We claim victory this day, or Ishgard falls. Okay. Accept the fury into your heart and defend this bridge with your life's blood.
Finish this quickly.
Oh, we're fighting with the Scions. Whoa! I just got oh my goodness! This thing keeps going. Not fighting the Scions, fighting with the Scions. And that barrier is so gonna die. What is this? Well, thank you for the raid. Wow. Where are you guys coming in from? What's going on? What? What was about? This is not going to end well. Please let me move. What news from the fatty whale? Oh my goodness. Well, this whole place is about to get scorched.
Eva, to me.
Oh, were you doing workout stuff? Okay, I'm gonna attack its toes. Well, it's going good so far, yeah. Oh, I messed up. Say what? Oh! Appreciate it. So what? Yeah, what do you do on your streams? Pretty sure I am, Manwaka. I don't know how to avoid something that is coloring the entire ground. Oh man, he is roasting us good. That barrier's done. Oh, is this the first one? Oh, we got another. We're good. We're good. That's awesome. Oh my goodness. Feels like I'm running with them into battle. Big boy's coming. This feels like a pretty epic fight, honestly. Lord Transcendent. We got big boy coming back. Oh. Oh, come on. Where am I supposed to go? Found the spot. Barely hurting this boy. barrier too. There it goes. So nothing left to be done here? Okay. Say so. At least now we're not running with the horde. So there's one more ward. We're good, we're good. No, Manwaka. Whoops. Oh, stalwart adventure's gonna die. Good, he's good. We saved him. Ooh. About what? I don't think we're gonna win this one. His HP is just way too high. Michelle, good to see you. Welcome to the chaos. Skip Honeywell. Oh man. Ugh. This is not good, this is not good, this is not good! Barrier strength about to go. And there it goes. I'm trying here. I don't know what arm's length does. Oh, he's just toasting everybody. That's what I learned, Blue. This is a DPS race at this point. So I didn't know about the knockback negation. I'll try to use it more often. The dragons! They are withdrawing! Victory is ours! Someone is not properly dressed for this climate. Oh, why weren't we using these big cannons? I'm okay, yeah. One of Nidog's greatest champions, slain. The Horde will not soon recover from this blow. But what of you, Nidog? Why did you not join your minions and make of this battle a slaughter? Have you grown so fond of the stench of your lair? Mayhap you prefer to have your allies fight your battles for you. You have a girl to do your bidding now, do you not? No matter, I shall slay Iceheart and all the rest. But I yearn to spill the blood of a great worm, Nidog, and only your death will sate my lance. Whoop. Imagine the thigh strength in a dragoon's thighs. Ugh, alpha. Jay, the dragons are routed. Lest you wonder, the fighting at the Steel Vigil was also fierce, but my crystal braves were not found wanting. Did you slay a big dragon, though? Commander Levea, Jay, true to your word, you arrived to aid us in our hour of need. On behalf of the Holy See and the people of Ishgard, I offer you my humble thanks. Though I would stay and lavish you with well-deserved praise, I fear I must away to oversee the aftermath of the siege. Not all the dragons are fled, and there are yet wounded to be carried from the field. Pray, let us meet anon, that I might express my thanks with the proper courtesy. Hey, Y'shtola has really bad posture. We have indeed achieved a victory of singular importance. With the Dravanian horde thus weakened and scattered, the threat to Ishgard has been greatly diminished. And mayhap equally significant, the Holy See must now recognize the necessity of cooperation with foreign powers. Long have they barred their gates against the outside world, but I am confident that the day will soon come when Ishgard proclaims itself a member of the Eorzean Alliance once more. Much have we sacrificed in our struggles against dragons and primals, the Ascians and the Empire. But step by unfaltering step, we march ever nearer to our goal. And as ever, the journey is made with you in the van. What? What? What van? The victory you have won this day gives us greater hope for the morrow. 'Tis a hope that shall sustain us in the days to come, and bear us past the many evils and yet seek to hinder our progress. Yes, we have done well, my friend, and I, for one, would take a moment to savor the enormity of our achievement. The demands of duty, however, allow me little time for levity. I must accompany Captain Ilbert back to Ul'dah and reassign those braves whose squads suffered heavy losses. You, my friend, have earned a rest at the Rising Stones. Pray return to Revenant's Tull and share your tale with Minfilia in person. We will see to informing the other nations of what took place here. Do be sure to give your regards to Minfilia. Back to Mommy Minfilia. Tell her what's happening while she's holed up in her castle thing. cool armor set. Oh! I was hiding it for the crystal tower. There you go. Jay, welcome back. Alphino sent word of the siege, and of course of the role you played in ending it. Your deeds never cease to amaze me. Thank you. Ooh, broken bridges. Not the achievement we're looking for. Ophelia seems loath to put you further trouble so soon after your last great exertion. You must be wary, Jay. And now may very well be your only chance to... Everybody wants me to rest, but nobody really wants me to rest. Hi, Tataru. A messenger from Ulda arrived with a missive for you. The royal seal. Curious indeed. Ah, an invitation. On behalf of the Council of the Eorzean Alliance, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Yui Namo invites the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to attend a feast at the Royal Palace of Ulda, in honor of Ishgard's recent victory. It would seem we are to be recognized for our part in lifting the siege. You for your valiant efforts as commander of the adventurers contingent, and the Archons for their earnest attempts to rouse the city-states. Truly, I find it strange that the Alliance leaders should think themselves deserving of a place at such a celebration. All three refused to deploy their standing armies, preferring to send hastily assembled companies of sellswords, many of whom perished ere the siege began. Are they truly so brazen as to seek to share in the glory of your triumph? See you later, Umel. Ah, but mayhap they simply seek a pretext to meet with the Ishgardians while the mood is yet jubilant. Such an occasion would present a fine opportunity to press for Ishgard's return to the Eorzean Alliance. We have scarce time to mourn Moon Breda, and I, for one, am in no mood for Karus, but I suppose we must put away our grief for the good of the realm. Though you were promised rest, I fear I must insist that you also attend. It would be a strange celebration indeed if the victorious hero were not present. Pray content yourself with the thought that such occasions may bring about momentous change, and this without recourse to bloodshed. Tataru, if you would do me a favor of contacting the rest of the Scions. Of course, Antecedent. And please let me know if there's anything else I can do. Curious. I have never known Tataru to sigh at such requests. Could aught be amiss? Oh, Tataru's the new villain. Look for Tataru. Tataru is not here. Where are you, Tataru? That was a very long search. Flamine, have you seen Tataru? I believe she just stepped outside. Now that I think of it, she did seem rather preoccupied. Is she gonna take my left arm? Ooh, I can get some more armor. blue. Let's see, what can we get? I can get 676, 3, 6, 90. I can only get one piece. So we have a visor of striking. I think we might go with the legs. Oh, I gotta fix my stuff. I don't think I like what happened to my shoes. I didn't go with the pants. I went with the boots. Dang it! I wanted the pants, not the boots. Mistakes. Mistakes were made. Ugh, this looks dumb. Why would they give me such a cool top to match it with my toes poking out? I refuse ads. It's not part of the genuine experience. Man, this is like my Pikachu now. My very evil Pikachu. Oh, Jay, it's you. I didn't mean to worry anyone. It's nothing, really. Well, it's not nothing, exactly. But it feels like nothing compared to the towering trials you and the others face every day. And that's why I should probably talk to Minfilia before things get any worse. Oh, you always know what to say, Jay. I'm glad we had this little chat. It doesn't align with my headcanon. Wait, are you saying I've got the wrong gear equipped? No, it is the right feet. No, I haven't, Hellhound, because I'm not trying to level up right now. Yes, Totaro, you have my undivided attention. I've been hesitant to broach the subject, what with all the recent excitement, but Jay made me realize that there's no time like the present, and time is what I'm here to ask you for. I'm not sure I understand. If you wish to be excused from your duties for a time, then you have certainly earned the rest, but I suspect that lying abed is far from your intent. You know me too well, antecedent. There is in fact something I've been wanting to try my hand at. Along with the adventurers and the Crystal Braves, the Scions are constantly being thrown into dangerous battles and deadly predicaments. Even Hoary Boulder and Coltnet have been promoted from guard duty to fill our need for competent warriors. And so it seems only right that I too should acquire the power to defend myself. And others, more importantly. When I return, I shall be both your receptionist and your bodyguard. You do you, Taru. Just don't become an archer or a bard. That's the first time I've almost been knocked to the ground by a Lalafell. I've never seen Miss Tataru so determined. Has aught befell with which I might help, antecedent? Not at present, thank you. Was there something you would ask of me? Oh yes, pray excuse my distraction. An adventurer who was joined us for escort duty was injured while out on patrol. I fear we cannot properly defend the scholars entrusted to our protection without the aid of at least one more guard. Therefore, I humbly request that another adventurer, of the capable kind, of course, be assigned to our party. Very well. I shall consider the potential candidates and provide you with a replacement as soon as I am able. My thanks, antecedent. I take my leave of you. This man's wearing underwear on top of his pants. Why are there 2 quests? Whoa! Ophelia is at a loss for words. The power to defend oneself. Tatara has ever been full of surprises. What do you mean, where are my pants? Now that I think on it, I do recall Uriange mentioning that she had developed an interest in Arcanima. Mayhap she hopes to gain admittance to the Arcanist Guild in Limsuluminsa. Yes, that would be the way of it. Would you be so kind as to journey to the guild and see that all is well? It is doubtless unwarranted, but surely I am not alone in my concern for her safety. Ophelia is eyeing you with a mixture of regret and desperation. I wonder, do you perchance recall the commitment I made to furnish Hoary Boulder with a capable adventurer? Well, I am sorry to say that I have as yet been unable to do so. Now I realize that you are rather more than a capable adventurer, and that escort duty is frankly beneath a man of your talents. But I have no one else to turn to at present. Might you be willing to forego rest and assist us in this matter? Generous to a fault. I thank you. Now it seems only fair that I explain the important task in question. For some time, our order has employed a handful of scholars to travel around Eorzea, taking etheric readings that we might better understand the impact of primal summonings. Naturally, it behooves us to ensure our employees' safety, so we ask the adventurers in our service to serve as escorts. Hoary Boulder and Coltnet were to act as 2 such escorts, as was a 3rd adventurer. Alas, due to injury, said adventurer is not presently fit for duty. Hence my need to impose upon your goodwill. You truly are a pillar of strength. Hoary Boulder will share with you the details of your task. He should be waiting for you on site. Welcome back, Takashi. You missed absolutely nothing. Definitely did not miss a dragon fight. Ah, Jay, is it true that you agreed to lend us a hand? Huzzah! What did I tell you, Coltnet? Our misfortune has become a blessing. An opportunity to serve alongside the Warrior of Light himself. Need I remind you that we have 3 scholars to escort, each of whom will take a different route. True, but our mission is the same. Separated by malms we may be, but in spirit we shall be together. If such thou bring you joy, you are welcome to think them. The more practical concerns, Jay, we would have you attend to the scholar charged with surveying the Southern Shroud. He is waiting at Camp Tranquil as we speak. All you need do is follow the man. He will determine the most appropriate locations to take his readings. In spirit, Jay, in spirit. We shall be together every step of the way. Sure, buddy. Oh, back to the woods we go. Story really slows down after a momentous moment or big fight. It's let's slow down to boring quests. Ah, at last the Scion's man deigns to grace me with his presence. A pity that we have no time for pleasantries. Our first destination is Isam Har. Come, we are late enough as it is. Yes, this location should suffice. Once I finish calibrating my instruments, I will require but a moment to take the necessary measurements. I trust I need not explain that my work can suffer no interruptions. Then please, stand at an appropriate distance and keep watch for wild beasts. Like this spot. I have found wild beasts. Oh, it's just a fly trap. We'll be good. I see we have both completed our respective tasks. A satisfactory outcome. Though if I could make one suggestion, you might try to dispatch your foes more quietly in future. I do not like to pick fault, but I really must be allowed to concentrate. Now then, Snake Molt awaits, shall we? Well, this guy is a pleasant guy to be around. I've done anything in Snake Mode. Right, about here, yes. As before, I would ask that you keep an eye out for dangerous beasts as I work. Of course. Let me just go slay these insignificant plants or whatever. Afternoon, Meglo. Waste that on him. Fascinating. These readings are not at all what I expected. Though perhaps that should come as no surprise. I am not given to superstition, but there is a queer, almost blasphemous air abouts. Let us quit this place and return to Roots Lake. We have one more site to survey. As before, my guardian, pray leave me to my task and ensure our safety. Hi, Vulcan. Whoop! That's not where I want to go. What else we got? This data should prove invaluable. Gods, what is that stench? Did you slaughter a creep of adamantoises while my back was turned? Quickly now, to Camp Tranquil. I will not have my clothing reeking of blood and offal. You choose to paddle on the Icar a while longer, I take it. No matter, I took advantages of my unexpected privacy and performed a cursory analysis of my data. It would appear that there has been a measurable decrease in Eorzea's ambient ether concentration since the calamity. However, this data is far from conclusive. We must take additional measurements to confirm my assessment. For our next survey, I would have you escort me to Earth's fount. The ambient ether concentrations there are so high that crystalline structures form spontaneously. Consequently, anomalous fluctuations should be much easier to detect. Brilliant, yes? No, don't bother answering. That was rhetorical. Now come along. Where am I supposed to go? I'm gonna go grab a quick little bite. Be right back. I'm back. Alright, where's this guy? Man, so many trees. You should be more than familiar with the procedure by now. Prey finds a suitable position from which to keep watch while I take my measurements. Yes, Daddy. I'll put this. Joe Hay standing watch. No, this place doesn't even chop up their olives. Yes, yes, quite high. It's still markedly lower than the historical measurements taken near the end of the Sixth Astral Era. Could the presence of a primal account for the difference? Or is there something else? Something else. He's gonna get jumped. Something else. Scion! Scion! Come here! I need you! Oh, not a crystal brave. No, not my buddy! Fear not, my friends, help has arrived! There you are, Jay. Hori and I were worried when your charge failed to return at the appointed hour. Gutted like a hog, but not by one. No, these wounds were made with a blade. Doesn't look like he put up much of a fight either. Nor a mark on his sword or his shield. I've heard nothing of any Crystal Brave operations in this area. What cause had Wilrid to come here? They just killed Wilrid like this? Man, I was also more attached to him than the moon lady. What should we do? We will see to the scholar's protection, Jay. I and the boy's remains. You should return to the Rising Stones. The antecedent will want to know what happened here. How could they do my boy Jerry like that, man? He was like the best. He's the best of the Braves. No, it's not Lucas. It's main story quest. Near the end of A Realm Reborn. Although I do need to finish Odin's quest one of these days. I started it and I didn't finish it. Jay, you are returned, and you seem troubled. Did the role of escort chafes show? Wilrid dead! Mayhap murdered by the 12. How can that be? We'll send word to Alphino at once. He will want to conduct a full investigation and send word to Wilrid's family. Oh, it's so tragic. God, he was just a boy. Who would do this and why? That really has made me sad. How long have you been playing, Lucas? Okay, so you're fairly new as well. Have you made it all the way to the end of the game so far? Like, main story? I should have just teleported here. Was it worth it, Lucas? Apparently she's right here. Are there stairs I'm missing? She's downstairs. What class do you play as? Tataru! Ooh, you got a nice hat. Jay, what are you doing here? Spying on you. I, Taru, shall become a great and powerful arcanist. And now, at Mistress Thubergame's behest, I must go and complete a special training exercise. Till we meet again. Greetings and welcome to the Arcanist Guild. Do you require assistance? So you are acquainted with our newest member. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I fear young Tataru may not be ideally suited to study the Arcanima. Nevertheless, she would not be denied and goes now to undertake her first trial. A simulated inspection of 3 crates. A simple task, some might say, but one all Arcanists are expected to complete. A thought occurs to me. Why not supervise Tataru's training? You are clearly an accomplished adventurer, and given your relationship with the girl, you seem an ideal person to have on hand. Her trial will be conducted at the cliffs south of the FF14 gate. You need only observe at a distance. Well, there's the crates. O'er Azure sees the pirate's port, where she met her shining jewel. For to bring the smuggler's plans to naught came the lass whom none could fool. Beat 'em with a backdraft, gun 'em with a gust, deck 'em with a downburst. Go, Carbuncle, go! Are those crates I spy? Ah, and this must be the true test. But we're ready for them, aren't we, Carbuncle? This is how they're trying to woo over my pain of Wilfred. Carbuncle? Oh, poor Tataru. She's about to get Metroid. Why, come back, Carbuncle! You're welcome, Velvet. I should have known you'd come, Jay. You needn't say a word. Your face says it all. I know you bore witness to my shame. Betrayed by my own carbuncle and left to the mercy of wild beasts. I must accept the truth. I'll never be a warrior like you or the others. I will inform Mistress Thubergame of my intention to withdraw from the guild. Arcanima, is like so much else, is beyond me. Oh, poor Totoro. Hi, Boo-Boo. What's a CS, Manwaka? Oh. It's a really, really long cutscene, eh? Why would they make it so long? They're gonna warn me, right? Because I will get a snack. Oh, back so soon. How fared our fledgling arcanist? Abysmally, Mistress Thubergame. Abysmally, as Jay will testify. I was wrong to become an arcanist. Wrong as usual. I am completely and utterly unqualified, and I sincerely apologize for wasting your time. Tataru, if that were true, I would not have permitted you to join in the first place. We must all come to accept our limitations, lest our ambitions lead us astray. However, we must not lose sight of our strengths in the process. For example, your exceptional skill with numbers helped you to gain a solid grasp of the fundamentals of Arcanima. Were it not so, you would have struggled even to summon Carbuncle to your side. In my opinion, the Scions are truly fortunate to have such a capable and good-natured receptionist at their service. Would you not agree? Yes. You are too kind, Mistress Thubergame. Though I could not overcome this challenge, I shall take your word to heart and try not to be discouraged. As fetching as these garments are, I fear I shall never don them in again. But I can't go back to the Rising Stones without something to show for my time away. Wait, I know what I can do. That is, if you don't mind accompanying me for a little longer. Wonderful! Then to Costa del Sol we will go. It's a bit of a gamble, but I'm confident it will pay off. What is she thinking? Are we getting melons? Oh my goodness. Totoro in a swimsuit. Yes, this is it! This is where the man at the Drowning Wench told me to look! There is a certain variety of clam which can be harvested this time of year in Bloodshore, one which produces the most marvelous pearls. However, these clams are also coveted by certain wild creatures, and since I fared rather poorly in battle last time, let us be off. What? What? Are we getting clams? Oh, it's my knees. What fortune, I've already found one. Would you be so kind as to keep watch while I work? This should only take a moment. Yeah, sure. Don't drown. What's that big crab doing over there? I'm standing guard, standing guard. Oh, I gotta stand guard over here. I didn't need to see a potato with a bra on. What am I fighting? Oh god! You know my taste, Blue. It'd be better if it was a dragon. It's got some pretty good meat to it. Yes, they would, Velvet. They would very much so become it. This thing really wants its clams. Oh my goodness. Well fought, Jay. Well fought. I knew I was right to ask you to come. As for me, I have my prize, a bounty of blood pearls. So named for their reddish hue. They were treasured as wards against dark magics in ancient time. I thought I might make charms for everyone so that no matter where they go, they will always come home. It's sort of the power to defend myself and other people, in a way. Right, well, I mustn't keep Flamin waiting. There's work to be done, lots of it. We're to secure provisions for the scions in the Luminson market. She may have an eye for quality, but I have a nose for bargains. Will you be heading back to the Rising Stones? If so, pray convey my apologies to the antecedent and tell her that she needn't worry about me. Holy Blue. Farewell, Jay, and thank you for everything. That sounded rather final, didn't it? How about until we meet again? Mini guy hovering over that mud banhammer. Oh, what you gonna do? What's she up to? Telling you, she's plotting my demise. She's gonna take my title. Blue does not care. Well, this guy's still standing here? He's definitely AFK. Well, every katana needs the little short sword. I think it's called the Tanto. So she can be the Tanto of darkness. Welcome home, Jay. I gather you found Tataru in Luminsa Luminsa? Limsa Luminsa? My, it sounds as though she had quite an adventure. While it did not end as she had hoped, I suspect that it will prove to be a valuable experience. I dare say she could have managed without our intervention. Even so, I appreciate you indulging my requests. Tanto sounds better. Oh, I can make some homemade salsa for this cutscene. Because I got some tomatoes, some onions, some cilantro, some jalapeno, and I got some chips. While others look forward to the impending royal banquet, Minfield cannot help but look to the past. I do, but I'm not allowed to touch it, Manwaka. Though recent events weigh heavily on our minds, we must needs set them aside for now. I'm many things, Blue. Many things. We are come to a defining moment in Eorzean history. The grand commemoration of our joint defenses of Ishgard, the first time in 15 long years that our people have stood side by side with our neighbors to the north to fight in common cause. This may mark the true rebirth of the Eorzean alliance. Failing that, it should be at the very least serve to bring our nations closer together. We have every reason to raise our voices in celebration, do we not? And yet, we have bested Dravanians and Ascians both. Against desperate odds, we have fought and won. But the Primals still plague us, and the Empire still plots our subjugation, and our triumphs, remarkable though they are, were bought at a terrible price. Brave adventurers and allies, broken on the step of faith, and before our very eyes in this very room, our dear friend Moonbrita. This is the victory we have wrought, and it's as bitter ashes. It is as bitter ashes in my mouth. I would sooner stay here and invite those with more appetite to enjoy the feast in my stead. I do not, Various. Alas, it is a royal banquet, and all of our allies will be in attendance. It is our duty to present a united front, that we might serve as a beacon of hope to all. Please retire. It seems I have no choice but to take my own advice. I instructed the others to meet us in Ul'dah, that we might make our grand entrance together. Unfortunately, I had to settle for leaving Tataru and Lemin a note. If they do not return quickly, they will have to settle for whatever leftovers I can smuggle out of the fragrant chamber. Look at these dorky shoes. Sandals. Sandal boots. I do look cool, though, I gotta say. Off to the big soiree, Jay? Raise a glass for me, eh? Or not. You don't look best pleased, lad. Something on your mind? By the Navigator! Wilred's dead! God's damn it. They must know they've been rumbled. Sod it. 'Tis past time we had this talk. After our last conversation, I got to thinking about where certain funds were coming from, so I had to dig around on the quiet. And sure enough, I found it. Seems a fair bit of coins made its way into the Braves of coffers courtesy of a Dodo Consortium, a daft name for a business if I ever heard one, which is what first gave me an inkling that something weren't right. So I went through the ledgers again and found another half-dozen donations from organizations with stupid bloody names. Didn't take long to find the common thread. All were owned by the Mirage Trust. Oh, I'll give the bastard credit. He showed us up for the amateurs we are. Short of calling one of his business the bloody bribery consortium, I don't know what more he could have done to mock our rules on financial contributions. The gods only know how many men of the first and third are taking Telegi's coin, but now we know as some of them are, I'd wager me right eye they're the ones that did what did for Wilred. The earnest young fool had taken to asking the wrong kind of questions, bound to attract attention he was. Should have seen it at the time, but I didn't. Gods damn me. Still, I don't see what Telegi hopes to accomplish. He hid his scheme with all the care of a drunken piss into the wind. No, he's cleverer than this. So we need to be clever too. That's the only way we'll ever repay his debt of blood. We'll purge every one of them traitorous bastards from our ranks. On that you have me word. And Jay, mind yourself when you're in Ul'dah, eh? We're heading into a storm. I can smell it. The kind that'll sweep a man overboard and drag him under four. He knows it. Is a super long cutscene the end of A Realm Reborn or the start of Heaven's Word? Kiwi. We have arrived. I had hoped that we might make our introductions together, but Mistress Momodi just sent word that you are needed at the quicksand. Oh, come on! Let's talk to me here! We will go on ahead, Jay. Pray join us once matters at the quicksand are resolved. Give my regards to Momodi and let her know that I will call upon her anon. Gotta say, there was a lot of Realm Reborn after I thought I had finished the game. Or finished the base game. Are you chuckling too, Firelord? I mean, Thancred had dropped a little suspicious bomb there. Something's about to happen, and it's not going to be good, I think. I think we're about to run into an ambush or something. I appreciate you dropping by on such short notice, Jay. I know you've got places to be, so I won't waste your time. You're friends with a Crystal Brave by the name of Alien, aren't you? Former adventurer? Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure you recruited her yourself. Well, anyway, she came around for a meal not long ago, and before she left, she asked me to give you a message. Said if the others ended up dragging you to the feast, I was to see you got it before you made your grand entrance. Meet me at the station, west of the Coffer and Coffin. There's something I must show you. A short message, I'll grant you, but she thought long and hard before picking those words. Barely touched her food, too. Under other circumstances, I've thought those signs of a troubled heart, but something tells me she ain't planning to confess her undying love. Oh my, you want me to go there? I'm about to ascend to a certain level of Final Fantasy XIV knowledge with all of you. It's exciting. Alright. What's at the train station? Very strange she's pulling me away from the big banquet. Really does not smell right. As you stand upon the platform, your thoughts begin to wander, and all too soon, the ghosts of comrades lost and enemies slain begin to file by your mind's eye in solemn procession. Clearing ahead, you scan the horizon, but see no sign of Alien. It's awfully quiet out here. Straining your ears to listen, you hear the chatter of Kikirn and the buzzing of Syrphids, but no approaching footfall. Sighing, you bow your head, only to notice the vial lying at your feet. What's about to happen? Is this going to be as bad as the Red Wedding in Game of Thrones? Jay, is that you? What brings you out this way? Lieutenant Alien? Why no, I haven't seen her about. Had she come this way, I guarantee we would have crossed paths. I must have passed this spot a dozen times. I'm getting nervous about what's coming up, guys. We're to patrol the city's environs on account of the royal banquet. Captain's orders, you understand? Speaking of which, isn't it about to begin? You should be with the other honored guests, enjoying your well-deserved respite. Aye, pray return to Uldudje. If I chance to meet the lieutenant, I will tell her you were here. I'm getting so nervous. I can feel it. Something really bad's gonna happen. Oh, something really bad's going to happen. Why are they messing with the hero light? They know that I'm the trump card. That would be actually a pretty good sound effect to have.
Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line. Through my weakness, the glorious house of Ul has all but disappeared beneath the sands. For want of the strength to raise it up again, it were better that it fall. Forgive me, but I know not what else to do.
Supposed to go? Show the clouded vial to Momodi? You're not helping, Fire Lord. I can feel the tension building in the story. Or maybe it's the chat, I don't know. But I can feel tension. I reckoned you'd head straight to the feast after meeting with Alien. What's the matter, no appetite? So she wasn't there, but this was, eh? Let's see. Looks to me like an alchemist's vial, but beyond that I can't say. Might be best if you hold on to it for safekeeping though. Any road, no use worrying about Alien. I'm sure she'll turn up before too long. When she does, we'll soon find out what this was all in aid of. Besides, you've got more important things to think about. Would you believe that? While you were away, another message arrived for you. Well, one did. One delivered by the Sultana's handmaiden, no less. It seems her grace desires a private audience. Her handmaiden will meet you on the royal promenade and escort you to the Sultana's chamber. So what are you waiting for? Go on then. Go! What a weird dress.
You needn't trouble yourself so. Your grace is most kind, but it is no trouble to me, rather an honor. If your grace is ready, I shall summon the warrior of light. I am.
Man, banquets are never good news. Maybe Ishgard is gonna do something?
Everyone looks to be in high spirits.
Oh, no, it's not Ishgard that
good
wanted
cause.
this. It was the Alliance that wanted this.
A common victory may serve to unite even the most unlikely of allies. You've brought us one step closer to a united Eorzea.
Your modesty knows no bounds, Antecedent. Were it not for your efforts, Sir Emmerich would never have become such a steadfast ally. When he convinces his countrymen to rejoin the Alliance, we shall all reap the benefits, military and economic. I tell you, we are on the cusp of a new era of unity and prosperity.
Are we? Are we? Why are there 3 more expansions then?
Territorial disputes are all that divide us now. But I have faith that we will find an amicable solution in time. And failing that, I'll have my trusty warrior of light box the ears of all concerned. Speaking of whom...
They are not yours.
He will be joining us shortly. A matter at the quicksand required his attention, but it did not sound serious.
Oh, it's at the Royal Promenade. Wait, where is it? Hey, Winlith. Chat's being reasonable so far. Being very quiet, which is strange. Maybe that's what's adding to the tension. I can tell when you guys are looking at the screen and not the keyboard. Thank you for coming, sir. Her Grace is most eager to speak with you. If you require a moment to compose yourself before your audience, you may have it. Or if you are ready, it would be my honor to escort you to Her Grace's chamber forthwith. Upon proceeding to the Sultana's bedchamber, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Let's get comfortable here. 1 second. I'm gonna go top up my stuff. didn't want to make nachos in the end. But I did bring the bag of tortillas, just in case I changed my mind. So we'll turn this off if we're going to have a lot of... if we're going to have a lot of things here. Oh boy. I just gotta be sure here. I have somewhere I need to be in 3 hours. Is this cutscene gonna be less than that? I did say a bag of tortillas, yes. Okay. Alright, well, let's get comfortable. Game, what are you going to make me live here? Please don't wreck my emotions, please.
Enter.
Should I turn off the chat or keep the chat on screen? Probably should keep it on screen.
Your Grace, your guest has arrived.
Well, for anyone who couldn't catch the stream live, if they want to see the comments of the chat, it's probably better to keep it up. Is there any way to pause this if I have to pause it? I guess like this, right? Alright, well, she's gonna tell me that she's gonna, like, retire or whatever.
Pray, come in and take your ease.
Oh, look who it is. 3 more.
Tis well that the steps of faith held against the Horde.
And what of the city proper?
These 3 leaders are so boring.
We sustained some few losses, but the heart of our nation yet beats with vigor. I am not certain I could say the same had we not received your most generous aid.
An attack on Ishgard is an attack on the realm. We stand together or fall divided.
Such noble words after the fact.
No, Raban is
I
good.
had hoped to speak in the presence of her grace, but it seems she has been delayed. That being the case, now would seem as good a time as any.
What are you gonna do, Emmerich?
Honored friends, pray allow me to convey Ishgard's warmest gratitude for your part in the defense of our lands. 'Tis upon the success of this very alliance that my recommendation to throw open the gates of judgment shall be founded. With the blessing of the Archbishop, it is my hope that Ishgard will soon be reunited with her long-estranged sister nations,
Thank
and
you,
that
good nights for the raid.
Eorzea shall once more be as one.
Good timing, Raiders. Apparently we're in a pretty big moment of this game, so welcome. Thank you, Hel. Good nights. Mod's anxiety probably just shot up.
Very well.
Yeah, I don't know what to expect.
Is Artemis?
But
Nothing to worry about. I shall return anon.
oh man, something's gonna go down. There's so many little threads.
You wished a word, Yu Hase?
Thank you for the follow, good nights. Were you playing Final Fantasy, by the way, good nights? The music is too soft. It's too quiet.
Your Grace.
The game has never taken its time like this before. Not in this intentional way, anyways.
You must be curious as to the reason for this private audience.
Thank you, Velvet.
The matter I would discuss, however, will soon make apparent the need for discretion.
What's up? What's up?
I intend to abdicate the throne and dissolve the monarchy.
Okay, we know that part.
You have seen for yourself the storm of turmoil that howls through our streets. The government fails in its responsibilities, and my subjects suffer the consequences of our incompetence. But I will see them suffer no longer. The victory feast shall provide the stage on which I declare the dissolution of the Sultanate.
Thank you, good night. You wouldn't believe how much criticism I got for my Warrior of Light design. Glad you appreciate it.
'Tis mine intent that the ruling class of our golden city should take its place beside the common man in a fair and equitable republic. No more shall this nation bow to the whims of a privileged few.
Wait, somebody's gonna steal the throne before she can do that.
That which I propose will entail the tearing up of this city's very foundations. And even Roban, with all his strength and influence, will be hard-pressed to keep his footing on such treacherous ground. Thus would I ask you to lend him a steadying hand. You who have endured the wrath of innumerable foes are the one hero in whom I can place my trust. Will you do this thing for me?
I'll try.
I am truly grateful. More grateful than I can well express. Much of my dread for the coming days has been quieted.
Oh, that's interesting, Ray. I like that idea. Hey, I used glamour on my sword. Oh no, she's gonna get poisoned! Before she can get rid of the throne! And I'm gonna get accused! How did he pick up on that? Man! No, why do we have to see her suffer? Oh, snap. Roban is not gonna like me. Oh, no, the timing. Oh, it's this little bee. Oh, look at this actor.
Your Grace! Her Grace, the Sultana, is dead.
Are we sure of that? What was in the file I got earlier?
Poison in her wine?
This guy's putting the threads together kind of quick.
You did this!
I will kick you so hard.
Spare us your denials! I see no other suspects, and the room has but the one entrance. I hereby accuse you of regicide!
Wait, what's that?
Men, arrest this viper!
You can try. No worries, good night. Thanks for raiding. Thanks for dropping in. Oh man, even these guys are betraying him? Oh right, because they're all under the...
Sir, barring a few exceptions, we have detained all those with allegiance to the Scions. The Rising Stones is also under our control.
Oh, it's the great treachery. Again, the Lalafell. If Heaven's Word is just all about revenge, I'm down for it.
What do you hope to achieve with this mutiny?
Why, that which we have striven for all along, Commander. The salvation of Eorzea.
Well, there's two evil ones now, Manwaka. Oh, who's gonna crash this party?
What is the meaning of this?
Knights from the homeland. This cannot bode well.
Lord Commander, we have received an urgent message from the Holy See. I am grieved to report that your serpentine foes have resumed their assault. Needless to say, your presence is urgently required. These knights have come to bear you swiftly home to Ishgard.
This scheming little potato.
A surprise attack?
We've had no such word from our men, and the timing is most fortuitous to catch us away from the city.
Most fortuitous indeed.
Don't do it. Don't
Lord
leave.
Commander, we must away.
Don't do it. Smack him.
You have been a most gracious host. I hope that I might one day return the favor. Come, Lucia.
We're gonna get screwed so bad. What's he doing out here? Putting on the charm.
Whatever is going on in there? Ah, the ever-dutiful brass blades. I must apologize, but my dance card is rather full. Another time, perhaps?
You're not part of this Jerry mini guy.
Thancred, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. You stand accused of committing acts of espionage in service to the Garlean Empire.
Espionage? What in the seven hells are you talking about? Ah, if you're referring to that business with the Ultima weapon, then you must understand, I wasn't myself.
Under interrogation, an Imperial prisoner revealed your involvement in numerous dealings with the enemy. We've also been investigating reports that you are a practitioner of forbidden arts. You'd best come along with us.
You invite me to your party and now you want me to leave? I do so detest receiving mixed signals.
This is gonna be the last cutscene we hear these voices too, right?
Come then. I believe I've lost my appetite for this farce of a celebration.
You got this pen cred. Raban can do something.
You go too far, Lord Adeleji. By what right do you march armed soldiers into a royal banquet and eject state visitors without her grace's consent? You treat the brass blades as your personal army and show contempt for the throne with your every act. Leave us. Now.
Is that an order, General? Mayhap you have mistaken me for one of your flames. You will find I am not so slavishly obedient. And you lecture me on personal armies. As for your outrageous claim that I have shown contempt for the throne, let all here observe that it was not I who feasted while an assassin removed its occupant.
It's a really roundabout way to say she's dead.
I expect this is your idea of defending the nation, is it? This and diluting our forces through these distractions in Cartano and Kurthus. I do begin to see how the ranks of the Immortal Flames came to be riddled with Garlean sympathizers. You are plainly unfit for command.
Wait, goddamn you. Your words make no sense. What assassin?
You mean to say you don't know? We caught the vaunted champion of the Scions in her grace's private chambers, not moments after the deed was done.
What deed?
No! No, this cannot be!
Save your breath. You will need it to plead your case. You and your entire order are to be tried for this atrocity.
Come on, we could just kick them all right now.
Bring in the prisoner!
Well, they better not have messed with my armor or my sword. Okay, armor's still there, that's good.
This man stands accused of poisoning Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul Namo and his suspected accessories to the crime. All members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn will be detained for questioning.
Thought we were friends.
This is madness!
What a pity. Who'd have thought your tale would end like this?
Should you demand further proof, a vial with traces of the substance used to poison her grace was found upon the assassin's person.
That's what that file was for.
How very convenient.
You would speak of convenience? Who persuaded her grace to host this celebration? A diversion which presented you and your confederates ample opportunity to commit the crime, and a crowd within which to fade from view. A more convenient occasion I could scarcely imagine.
How dare you! After all we have done for Uldar!
I see the chat has been bought as well by this little evil potato.
Hold your tongue, witch! I'll not be ensorcelled! I know all about the dark gift that you and your disciples wield. Oh yes, I've observed how you worked upon the minds of the Alliance leaders, bending them to your will. And what of your cordial relationship with Sir Emmerich? For years, Ishgard abjured all contact with the outside world, and now the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights treats you with the familiarity of a childhood friend.
Oh, he's jealous.
I'll tell you what I think. I think this desperate defense of Ishgard was but a ruse to deceive us into dividing our forces.
Ugh, I just want to punch him.
Your next move will be to charm your Kurthan allies into invading our lands. Now that is truly ridiculous.
How do you even think of this stuff?
She cannot be dead.
Oh, poor Raban.
Stand aside, Ilbert. I want to see the Sultana.
Spare yourself the pain, brother. I saw her with my own eyes. For a mercy, the poison took her swiftly. Her handmaiden can attest to that.
She's gonna crack. She's gonna crack. She's not in on it.
This cannot be.
Nanamo,
Animal. No!
Would have been better if the third one was no. But I guess it would have taken away some of the sting. Frickin' Elbert. He's gonna get a smacking too. Every trader's gonna get a smacking.
Plainly, the royalists can no longer be relied upon to keep our nation safe. And so it falls to the monitorists of the Syndicate to govern Uldar. But should you wish to help us, General, we would be more than happy to entrust the task of planning Her Grace's funeral to you. It seems only right that you should bury your precious Sultana, and we will be glad to be rid of that burden.
You know, as a chat, you guys really add to the immersion of this scene right now.
I'll bet you will. You more than any man.
Whatever do you mean?
Just punch him. Do it.
I mean you had her killed, you black-hearted bastard!
What rot! Though I did have sufficient motive, 'tis true. That young lady caused me no end of grief. She always was a most unwilling puppet. I dare say Her Grace was grateful that someone thought to cut her strings.
That's a punchable face. Do it.
You would mock her, then mock her!
Oh, he actually did it! Well then. I guess we're not gonna have a revenge smacks on him. Jeez. They really didn't let us hate him very long.
Oh no!
Blue is waiting to time that dodge. Holy evil.
Have you lost your mind, General? It is forbidden to draw steel in the royal chambers, much less slaughter our fellow syndicate members.
You may want to be quiet over there, Lolorito.
You're one of them. You've been in league with the Scions all along.
Oh man, every Lalafell's about to have their head rolled.
You're next, you scheming bastard!
Oh! There's the left arm! The achievement makes sense.
Oh, Rabong!
This is a very violent scene.
7 hells!
Admiral, we must leave.
Let's see how this plays out first.
Ah!
Okay, Velvet. Well said, but also not the time.
How unlike you, old friend. I did not expect to take your arm so easily.
It's okay, he'll turn his arm into a cannon.
Take the Scions into custody. They have conspired to commit regicide.
Wait, was Lolorito the like the real puppet master behind the other one even?
And arrest this traitor as well.
Come on, just break the chains. Let me go all warrior light on these people.
Ilbert, I hope you choke on their coin.
'Tis better than the dirt I've supped on these long years. We can't all abandon Alamigo and become great war heroes as you have.
Ah, the jealousy.
You are not the man you once were, Raban. Since that girl strapped the yoke around your neck, you've become docile. She took the mad bull and cut off his balls, and a bull that cannot rot is fit for naught but slaughter.
You guys are killing Firelord with the puns.
Shall I tell you who really killed your precious Sultana? It was me.
Look at those eyes. Oh, this guy is in like berserker level amount of pain.
You die!
Oh! He's got too much confidence. Not good.
I never doubted you, not for a moment. But there is more to this than I yet understand. Flee this place. Clear your names. Find out who is behind this plot. It is the only way. Now go!
Sure you don't want a hand there, Raban? Man, betrayed by the Crystal Braves.
Ah, there you are.
Thancred, where have you been?
Avoiding the fumbling advances of some very persistent admirers. When I realized the celebrations had turned sour, it seemed prudent to slip away and take stock of the situation.
Honor the silence, Blue.
'Twould appear that much of the city is already under tight guard. It occurs to me that expanding the Brass Blade's authority may not have been such a wonderful idea after all.
The success of this plan was contingent upon those thugs having the run of the place. Just how long has this scheme been in motion?
The careful preparations, the maneuvering of forces. I am inclined to agree with the General's insistence that a deeper plot exists here.
So, would I be right in thinking we now have an excuse to pummel as many brass blades as we like?
Unless you plan on pummeling them all, I'm not sure that will greatly aid our cause.
The Sultana's assassination was but one part of the scheme. We too were its targets. And though we did not share poor Nanamo's fate, we are yet hobbled by the charges laid at our door. Where now might we seek refuge?
That's a good point. They could have poisoned all of the scions at that banquet.
Where indeed, we may safely assume that our foe is thought to have the Rising Stones watched.
Forgive me for stating the obvious, but our choice of destination will matter little if we cannot secure an escape route out of Ul'dah. Happily, I believe I can provide one. Papashan once told me about the passages hidden in the walls of the palace. If I recall correctly, the fireplace in Animo's chambers conceals the entrance to a tunnel. It should lead outside the city and allow us to avoid any messy confrontations.
What's in your hand? Oh, are we gonna get a face reveal?
The rest of you go on ahead. I'll handle this lot.
By yourself? I suppose I shall just have to join you.
Crystal Braves too, huh? Now this should be interesting.
Ida! Papalimo!
So much for that.
We will hold our pursuers here. Hurry, now! Find this tunnel of Thancred's.
They'll be fine.
Minfilia, we cannot linger.
I'm so ready for this game to turn into like an action adventure game and just like mass attack everything like Devil May Cry. Here we go, our third evil potato of the night. Is she the mastermind? Oh, partial face reveal.
Ah, now look what you've done.
Ida, are you all right? There are just too many of them.
I'm fine. I could do this all day. How about you?
Nearing the end of my tether.
Low on MP. Look at them all swagger
This is
the
so
same way.
stupid. We're the scions of the Seventh Dawn. The ones who stand between this realm and the evil that's trying to destroy it.
And if you think we'll leave the stewardship of Eorzea to the likes of your masters, then you're sorely mistaken.
Sorry I dragged you into this, Papalymo.
Oh, we better not lose Ida and Papalymo.
'Tis hardly the first time, and I'll be damned if it will be the last.
My two first scions. Oh, we got the happy victory music. Oh, dual attacks. Man. That's why they hang out together.
Let them have it, Ida!
I was hoping you'd say that.
Who was all this before? It's not like a fading sacrificial pan, is it? Was that a sacrificial fade? No, they would have made a bigger deal of it.
I never knew such a watercourse existed beneath Uldar.
The architecture is of the Sildine style, if I'm not mistaken. The ancients plainly foresaw the need for a ready means of escape.
Okay, now's not the time for a history lesson.
This way!
Well, that didn't take long. It seems these tunnels were not as secret as I'd hoped.
You two, go on ahead.
Oh no!
Thancred and I will deal with this.
We're losing all our scions.
What do you mean to do?
Only that which is required to ensure that the dawn's light survive to brighten the morrow.
Fear not, antecedent. You haven't seen the last of these fair features.
My friends.
So charming.
Leave us!
Great, now it's just me and her. Wow, I run very fast.
What is the plan, milady? Shall I take the dozen on the left and you the dozen on the right? The odds are not exactly stacked in our favor.
Numbers will count for little when I bring the tunnel down upon their heads. Though I cannot say I relish the thought of being entombed with you for all eternity.
Oh boy.
You wound me. I will have you know that many a maid would kill for the chance to spend forever at my side. Now, may I have the last dance?
Dragon lady. I feel she should be part of this. Oh, took an arrow to the knee. Thancred will no longer be an adventurer after this.
Well, this is going splendidly. Now would be a good time, milady!
'Tis done.
Big Rasengan.
Forgive me, Mitra.
Oh no, we're gonna get a sad fate on these people too. Everybody's fading like the grandpa.
Farewell.
No, I need my energy to run fast.
Heidelin, she speaks to me.
Well, look who's come back.
No.
Is that Thancred's spirit?
I must remain behind.
Oh my god.
But you cannot stay with me.
This is the worst escape plan ever.
Please, you must go on. You are the warrior of light. You are hope for the Scions and for all the realm. As long as your flame continues to burn, the light of the dawn may ever be relit. You must escape and save Eorzea from those who would plunge it into darkness.
So many. Empires, Asians, dragons, Lalafels.
'Tis the only way.
So much for saving the Scions. They all sacrifice themselves. Man, I'm gonna have to find so many more friends after this. I do look good. That was a really bad party. Of course they kept this guy alive. If there was one they could have sacrificed, it was Alphino. Come on. Lalafell,
I'm glad to
kill
see
it!
you safe, my friend. What of the others?
What the heck is he wearing?
Damn that man! Teleji played me for a fool! I thought the Crystal Brave's mine till the very moment I felt the blade at my back.
Yeah, good job on that one, Alphino.
There will be ample time for soul-searching later.
Ooh.
For now, we must put some arms between us and Ul'dah.
This is a very well-spoken Lalafell. Is this the guy we rode in with at the start of the game?
Well,
would you look who it is? Need a ride?
Yes.
I doubt it'll be half as exciting as the last trip we took. Not if I have anything to say about it anyway.
Oh, what a throwback. Does he carry us into every expansion? Oh boy, this place is looking not so hot.
Let's not dawdle, eh? All aboard!
So I think the next journal is going to be a little long, guys. There's a lot to talk about.
I was stocking up on supplies over in Vesper Bay, you see, when your sister come up and begged a favour. Said her brother was having some trouble down in Uldar, and likely needed a helping hand getting away. Thinking them ruins would make a fine hiding place, I decided to try there first. And lo and behold, there you were. Aye, and judging by them soldiers as were pouring out of the city, I arrived not a moment too soon. Ha! Must have been fate that we happened to find you there, though, eh?
I had thought to look out for Alize, but would appear she was the one watching over me. I've made such a mess of things.
And who might you be, young sir?
Who is this?
Pippin Taupin, Vice Marshal of the Immortal Flames.
Pretty good name.
I had been on the Alamegan front these past few moons, but an urgent communication called me back to Uldar.
He's got such luscious hair.
Scarce had my boots touched the cobbles, though, when the streets erupted with cries of assassination. I immediately went in search of answers, and came across Master Alfino here. Needless to say, I did not think his imprisonment justified. The blame plainly lies with the Monitarists. Their greed and corruption are well known to me, but for them to take advantage of the situation with such alacrity...
Was that Pippin, you said? Ain't that the name of General Alden's lad?
Yes, I am his son. Adopted, of course. 'Twas only as we were leaving Uldar that I learned of father's fate. Once I have seen you a safe distance away, I mean to return to the city and extricate him from this madness.
Then you needn't travel no further than Blackbrush. Our fugitives have a friend waiting for them there.
What friend do I have left?
I dreamed of bringing about Eorzea's salvation, but in the end, 'twas I who needed saving.
Alfino's pride and ego has suffered a massive defeat. Back to Gridania. Oh, them soldiers keep searching for a while yet. Reckon we'll take the carriage towards Ulda and get a lay of the land. Maybe provide a distraction if need be. You three wait here. Help will be along shortly. Stay strong, friends. The real fight's to come. All right, let's go. Well, that was rough. most unassuming folk can prove to be our greatest allies. That fellow was but a passing merchant, yet he lent us aid without a moment's hesitation, or any hint of concern for his own safety. Though I can well imagine how a man could feel inspired to risk all in your presence. Father has spoken often of you, Jay, and long have I looked forward to our first meeting. Needless to say, this is not at all how I envisioned it. Master Alphino, you must not give in to despair. That would only play into our enemy's hands. So long as you and Jay are free, we may still set things right. Forgive me, Master Tarupin, but Alphino, my boy, sorry to keep you waiting. There he is. I was wondering where he was. Sid, what are you doing here? Pulling out of the fire as usual. Your merchant friend told me everything. Truly? Then he is no merchant but an angel in peddler's clothing. But tell us, how do you intend to bear our friends to safety? I hit the Enterprise, but a short distance away. All I need is a destination. I must find a place beyond the reach of both the Monetaris and the Crystal Braves. Kurthus, Ishgard will not suffer the intrusion of foreign forces in their territory. That settles it. With me, everyone. Not I fear. I must remain here. I dare not abandon Ul'dah to the Monetaris and their cronies. You may be certain that they will seek to defame you, both here and in the other city-states. But know that I shall do my utmost to thwart their every effort. Frankly, I do not expect it to be much of a challenge. The small folk will not turn so easily on the Warrior of Light and his allies, no matter what the Monetaris claim. Marshal Tarupin, I know not what to say. Ha! Now that Father would labor to believe. But enough talk. You must go, Master Alphino. Your airship awaits. Sid, probably my last friend. Along with Biggs and Wedge. Till he kicks me off his ship. Up, there's no rest for the righteous. Yeah, let's let the chat back in after these 4 minutes, please. Doesn't sound very smooth. For the lift. My toes are so cold. We should make for Camp Dragonhead and speak with Lord Hoshafan. Mayhap he will know what to do. Poor Alphino. It's just me and you, bud. We're gonna do the walk of shame. Because we just got shamed. My achievement didn't pop yet, though, for the left hand. Guess we gotta go a little further. Hoshafan, everybody's dead! Master Alphino told me your tale, Jay. It warms my heart that you should turn to me before all others, and I shall endeavor to deserve your trust. Alas, the situation here has grown more complicated in your absence. It would be best if I explained in full. Oh man, what's going on up here? In times of trouble, there are few things more precious than unconditional support.
There has been word from the capital. Ishgard has weathered another assault.
Damn.
And 'tis said several wyverns broke through into the city proper.
That wasn't a lie.
The temple knights succeeded in slaying the beasts, but the intrusion prompted orders to further strengthen the guard and to place the city under a perpetual state of alert. How keenly we feel the loss of our wards at the gates of judgment. Yet we must not bemoan our misfortune. Sir Emmerich is safely returned from Ul'dah, and once more leads the defense of Ishgard. As for the matter of your asylum, I am afraid no progress will be made until the threat to our nation is diminished.
These poor guys in the back, forever squatting.
But do not despair. You are not without allies. You are more than welcome to shelter here for as long as you wish. Pray, think of it as a new headquarters of sorts. The Falling Snows, or some such.
Oh man, how many times are we going to relocate our headquarters here?
All frivolity aside, any who come here in search of you will receive no aid from House Forton. For once, the Ishgardian reputation for inhospitality shall work in our favor. Agents of Ul'dah will find their every inquiry dismissed, and their every request for entry rebuffed, until such time as their masters have acknowledged your innocence.
He is not in a good place right now.
You once fought to preserve the honor of my dear friend. 'Tis a blessing that I may now repay that debt in kind. But let us dwell no more on this. Pray, join the rest of your companions. 'Tis bitterly cold this day. I suspect there are those who might welcome the warmth your presence brings.
Meglo here going more. No more emote only for a bit, guys. Oh, not the intercessory. I hate that place. Pray, do not keep your companions in suspense. I didn't know you could refund. You do. Greetings, sir. Shall I show you inside? Upon proceeding to the intercessory, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Again? It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view this scene in its entirety. My goodness. Yeah, we'll grab the back this time. Tataru! Alphino, Jay, is it really you? Ow. It's a modest bag. I'm so happy that you are. If only you were an Arcanist, Tataru, we wouldn't be in this position. I tried contacting Minfilia and the others, but no one would respond. And then Crystal Braves, our own people, turned on us in the marketplace. Flamine told me to run, and so I did. I ran until my little lungs burned. Oh, she didn't say little. Until my my lungs burned and my feet ached. But I lost my way, and then... Fortunately, I had observed some of the Braves behaving suspiciously beforehand. Oh, there's our dragon lady. Full face reveal and all. It would be mean to say my thought right now. Ah yes, my mask. It was lost in the struggle. Pretty, isn't she? That was not my first thought. My first thought was I liked her better with the mask. Anyway, after Yugiri found me, we traveled to Vesper Bay and met up with Urianger. When we told him what had happened, he used his magics to weave a glamour around the waking sands. From the outside, our old headquarters now looks like an abandoned storehouse. I don't know, I guess I just didn't imagine her with black hair. It's a very strange contrast. The transformation didn't take long either. Apparently, Urianger started making preparations after the Imperial attack. In case the Empire ever chose to pay us another visit. Good thinking, eh? Sorry, where was I? Oh yes, so we waited where at the Waking Sands, hoping others would come, but no one else did. I don't think Japanese people have tails and scales and long ears like that, Takashi. I'm just saying, she'd be better if she wasn't part dragon. My people are searching for the other scions even as we speak, but we have met with no success as yet. I had hoped that you might be able to suggest further places to look. But you should know. The Rising Stones did not share the Waking Sands' good fortune. Sorry, Aru. Or whatever, Ora. Only Crystal Braves await you there. Be that as it may, we yet have cause to hope, do we not? If the two of you escaped, it is not impossible that the others could have done so as well. Aura. Why are you guys borking? You may have been forsaken by men and women believed true, but rest assured that the people of Doma yet stand with you. We welcome this opportunity to repay our debts and shall continue our efforts to locate the others and see the Scions restored to their rightful place of honor. Hiya, Mick. Thank you for the follow.
'Tis all my doing.
Yes, it is, Alphino.
I believed myself the only one who truly understood Eorzea's woes. And look what that arrogance has wrought.
Good job, Alphino.
I gave commands, influenced governments with my certainty. I treated the Crystal Braves and even the Scions themselves as pawns in my great scheme to save the realm.
Mm-hmm. Thought I was your bodyguard,
but in
too.
my headlong rush into imagined glory, I paid no heed to the ground upon which I trod. The salvation of Eorzea. What was it that I hoped to achieve? Did I believe that I could rid the realm of every danger and difficulty? That I could defeat the Empire and the Ascians, and find homes for every refugee? Oh, yes. I was so very clever. Become a guardian of Eorzea, I implored, and sat back to watch my perfect army cleanse the land of chaos, which was all but a means to feed my own vanity.
Mm-hmm.
Only when all is lost do I finally realize the truth.
Oh, Alphino.
I hope that's hot chocolate. Who's down for hot chocolate? That'll cheer you up.
So, Master Alphino, are you content to remain a broken blade? Is there no flame hot enough to reforge you? What of the fine companions who yet stand at your side? I dare say the fires of their determination will soon have you slicing the air again with your customary wit.
Oh,
I hardly deserve such friendship. And besides, where are we to go?
North. Hochstafan can save all our hearts.
Alphino, if I may? Should this place not serve our purpose, then we shall go to Ishgard. Minfilia told me many times, As long as we stand fast against despair, the beacon of hope will never be lost to sight. Be it in the snow or in the clouds, we few will see that the dawn's light shines again.
Oh, not a little touch of tears.
You are right, Tataru. Thank you. And thank you for your kind words, Lord Orchefon. 'Tis true that Eorzea yet has her guardians.
Could go Heaven's Word.
The Scions have achieved much, and 'twould be remiss of me to discard it all in a fit of self-pity.
Yeah, that's right.
Let us then resume our journey, together, one step at a time.
Oh. Why are we getting this song? Oh no. Oh, it just goes to credits. That wasn't so bad. Special message incoming? Credits 2.0. I don't know if I should read that if there are spoilers. Oh, wait. Wait, are you going to be our narrator, Capwow? Congratulations, Jay, on completing Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. But many and more questions yet remain. What fate has befallen your Scion allies? Will your names ever be cleared? And what will you encounter in the chilling northern lands of Ishgard? Find out the answers to these and more next time in Final Fantasy XIV, Heaven's Ward. So the Scions all lost their voices. This song is freaking emotional. They had 4 voice actors per character. Yeah, I'm surprised it's only 4 languages. Menwaka, one does not simply skip answers.
Shining is the land's light of justice.
Gotta feel these like last 80 hours together. As a whole, it's kind of like, what are those things called? I think it's called the Black Forest cake. You know, it's still a cake, which is delicious. It's chocolate, which is delicious. But then there's like cherry filling in it, which just ruins it. Oh man. Sad Lalafell. Ooh, Heaven's Word trailer unlocked! Or do we save it for Tuesday? I did no such thing, Hellhound. Oh no, Yumel! Do it today, Andrews. Oh, but I don't want to skip this, Yumel. How much time we got? We got 15 minutes. We can get the song in. Of course, they show Shiva as we open our eyes. Open your eyes, chat. That was an intentional timing, I'm sure. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about this guy. Okay, Megalo. This kind of like looks like a sitcom setup. All these like memories. I mean, I got the key, open your eyes, so I'm okay to move forward. And the ads have stopped running. Hang on. We got the crescendo. I don't know if I want to wait till Tuesday, Firelord. Good question from Professor Bucks. Hang on, this is like the best part. I can't skip this song, it's just too good. Tears. In the same fleeting moment, thou must live, die, and know. No, we gotta stay on the sad songs. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay, we can skip now. Oh, this is a new feature. Thank you, Professor Bucks. Oh, this song's good too, though. Okay, this one that was for you, Mel. Oh, these two. I mean, they're clearly evil.
All
if
has been arranged as you desired, my lord.
Oh, the true evil potato. Got evil sneers. Wait, he wasn't laughing. Usually evil people would be laughing. Oh, it's because I got away. Something didn't go to his plan. There's probably Raban in here. Man, he's gonna be savage. What do you guys want? Nabralius is no more. The Order was not his to invoke. His demise was of his own making. Nevertheless, it concerns me. They have extinguished that which should rightly be eternal. Mayhap he was not wholly mistaken. Greater haste may be warranted. We are of one mind. The northern lands, then? The earth is fertile, and the seeds well sown. By my will they shall reap salvation unlike any the world has known. What do these guys do for fun in this realm? By his will. By his will. Ooh, look at those toes. What? More betraying? I have answered thy summons, emissary. Speak and make thine intent known. Knew I didn't like you, Rianger. I would speak of fate, Archon. Yours, mine, the fate of this very star. The one scion who was useless. Oh, we're really ending on a cold note here. Of course, the little dragon's with me. Maybe you should look at
Thou thinkest sanctuary lieth beyond.
What would you suggest?
Delusion, despair, death. Thou shalt find naught else.
By the way, what is the famous line you guys were all saying I was about to learn? I didn't notice what the line was. To preserve the dawn's light, the heroes journeyed north. Their hearts filled with hope and eyes fixed heavensward. It's actually northward. A new chapter of New Game Plus has been added. My left arm.
The dawn's light will shine again. So long as we have these specious accusations hanging over us, we will struggle to achieve anything.
Are we in Heavensward now?
You must go to Ishgard, as Tataru proposed. I will return to Uldar and set things right.
Pray, do not be so hasty, Master Alphino.
Lord Orchiffon.
Full well do I understand your desire to clear your names. But now is not the time for drastic action. You yet have allies upon whom you can rely. There is no need to act alone.
What's your voice sound like now, Tataru?
Yes. Yes, of course. Pray.
Whoops.
I bring tidings. Count Edmond has decreed that the three of you be taken in as wards of House Fortin. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper. Pray, consider our manor your new headquarters, from which you may gather information and plan how best to proceed. Needless to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall, they will of course be welcome to join you there.
You are more than generous, my friend. On behalf of my fellows, I humbly accept your offer of hospitality.
It is a better voice.
The Count is a good man and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a hero and dear friend deserves.
I don't think we're gonna make it for you, Mel.
To Ishgard, then. Together.
To Ishgard.
There we shall carry on the Scion's legacy. There we shall begin anew.
Here, here!
Oh my. What is that? Woo! That's so much better for quest complete. I must go on ahead and speak with the Count. Fear not, however, for everything has been arranged. The sentries at the gates of judgment have been informed of our decision. You need but state your names, and they will allow you to pass. My manservant shall be waiting for you at the city gates, ready to escort you to our manor, where we shall meet again. Until then. Gates of Judgment. Why not enter Ishgard now? Right, so at this point, most people would have seen the trailer, right? Oh my. There's a lot of people in here. Hello, everybody. I'll be right back. Why not here? What happens if I log out here? Oh my god, I don't need a sanctuary. I'm logging out for a minute. Alright, let's see what this is all about. We're gonna remove the chat for this. Heavensward demo and title. What is this squealing? This is terrible. I really don't like this singing. Okay, this is a little bit better. that me? Or is this someone else? That's me, right? They put me in the cutscene, wow. Wow, huge spoilers in the trailer, eh? Huge spoilers. This is really cool looking. This does not compare to Answers at all. Oh! Oh! Okay, it got better. It's a me. Who's this? Oh, the Dragoon. Much better than bards, that's for sure. A little theme. This is my new home. It's a good home. It's a good home. Oh, there's actually skylights. Oh my god. It's a lot of dragons. Freaking rolled up. Oh, he's been there for a while. Should I become a Dragoon? I have to take on the job of my hosts. Yeah, that was cool. Oh! This is a cool title screen. How many others are there? So that we have Stormblood, Shadowbringer, and Walker. So there's 3 more after this. Wow. Whoops. Let's quiet down that Discord. Thank you, Takashi. It's not as good as Answers. I don't think I have the time, Manwaka, to do that. And we're back. Hello, Scions of the 7th Dawn. I appreciate that. Isn't it cold, Velvet? You should really try some pants when you're in the north. Firelord. Ads. Kakashi. Bracken. Wards of House Fortin. Ah, yes, you may pass. Will there be several cutscenes here too? I might as well go through. Wait, are we gonna see the trailer here too? No.
And so they came, at a friend's behest.
Who's this narrator?
Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery, their names blackened with royal blood. With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came.
That opera in the back, though. It just sounds like someone shrieking in the tower. Ishgard.
To Ishgard, shining city on the mount, overlooking the dominion of Kurthus. A great and proud nation, devoted to Halone, the Fury.
Oh, it's
ruled
Halone.
by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church.
That's an intro.
The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses. A land that after 1,000 years of war had forgotten what it was to be at peace.
I don't know, Gustavo. What new jobs?
Through gates long closed, the warrior of light and his companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood. In the midst of the Dragon Song War they came, 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great change.
These are not friendly eyes.
Though none knew then how great.
Yeah, we got roughed up. Oh, interesting. Heaven's Ward. Finally done with A Realm Reborn. Wow, look at all these dragoons. It's time for the first person. Look at this warm welcome. Ooh, who's this one? Wait, I like this hair. Maybe this will be my next hairstyle. Look who wasn't in their place, Autumn. Velvet. Whoever's behind that, I'm sorry. And Blue. Who's actually back there? Oh, it was just Faye. Hi, Faye. Greetings, Master Ohei. On behalf of House Fortin, I bid you welcome to Ishgard. My lord humbly requests your presence at his residence in the Pillars. If you all would come with me. Oh, they're definitely all coming. Did you just freeze me? You can do that? Oh no, it was the other guy leaving. Never mind. To the Aetheryte. All right. Well, we have our new corset. Ishgard awaits with more stories, and we have a heck of a lot of revenge to be doing on Tuesday. Thanks everyone for supporting me here. Of course, best crowd today for our arrival into Heaven's Ward. If you are new to the channel, I have a pledge to get through Heaven's Ward before June 30th. Clock's ticking. We now have exactly, I don't know, 40 something days. Not a lot of time. I can absolutely record a journal, yes. I will see you all on Tuesday. I hope you have a great weekend. Thanks everybody for joining, and if you want to follow my journey as I record my journals, do check out the YouTube channel. I'll see you all Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and until next time, keep it classy. Have a good weekend.